and welcome to Farming Simulator 19 map tours. And today we have a nice new map. I can't pronounce it, so here's the name of it here. Now we start off right in the middle of the map. It is bang central location. Got a nice open yard area. Not much stuff, you just got the one shed, your silo, but you can fill up off the train. So this is the first map that I've seen what goes through your farmyard, and it's got this loading ramp as well to enable loading, much easier loading rather than we had to use. We always used to do it with conveyors. It's got your farmhouse just here, which we've seen these before. Nice farmhouses. You are not tired. And this is all the kit we start off with. Let's put the lights on. So we've got a couple of cases, the 7210, there's another one over there, and then we got a trailer, and we got the Fend, the Favorite 511, and then we have the old school combines, the Bison. Now the steering on the back of this is pretty awesome. You turn on itself more or less. It's a nice bit of kit that. And then we've just got a couple of implements. You've got a cultivator and then a seeder and a couple of weights. So let's go into the map and show you what's going on. So basically we have the railway. Now the railway does run along this way. So you have the railroad silo for storing your commodities. You've got the spinnery there. The railroad goes up to the top here, and you've got the sawmill and the train station mill. And the railroad carries on round railroad silo west. So that's more storage. So you can store all your commodities in there. So it's, the railway silos, for those that don't know, are just extra silos basically, but you need the train to get to them. Some of them you can get to by road as well. That one probably is a road one as well. We'll have a look at that as we go around. Then it comes down this way, past the shop, and then back to the farm. So we've got the pork grain elevator over on the left hand side. And then over in the middle we've got the barn, grain mill, animal dealer, there's a lime station with biogas. Now cost of biogas 368,000. So let's buy that now while I've got that money. So that's what you start off with. You just get this bit here. You don't get field number 10 actually. Sell that. That's what you get there, apart from biogas, which is what we've just bought. Now fields, they're not too expensive, but they're not too cheap. You know, it's like yeah, they're all right. So that one's 793,000. That one's near the million mark. Now one of the smaller ones, which one was it? Field 11. You know, that's 124,000. But there is, and they are fair sized fields. They are quite decent. See that one, 572. And then we've got the central grain elevator a bit further down. Let's get out of that mode. And the spinnery. So there's not a huge amount of sell points, but it's a very detailed map. Very impressed with what I've seen already on it. It looks pretty damn awesome. Really does. Done a proper job. Right, so let's go on to the sell points. So we've got the barn sell point, and that is going to take your normal stuff for biogas. Now the cost of biogas there, it's not that expensive, is it? You're not going to get great money out of biogas. We're on normal settings at the moment, so yeah, 360, and then the barn's 349, and the others, the barn's higher. Well, apart from, is that one straw? I can never bloody remember. Yeah, so biogas, you're not going to make a fortune on this map with biogas unless you put it down to easy. Now your central grain elevator takes what your milk and the grain mill and the port grain elevator, so they sell most of your commodities by the looks of it, with your eggs as well. Price for cotton and wool, 1263 on the wool, 1767 on the cotton. And there's all your other commodities and prices. Yeah, they're all right. Nothing what stands out going, wow, look at that. Mind you, the train station mill there for sunflowers, you got 2,200, 2,400 on the soya beans. So there are some high money makers in there. Now we go over to the vehicle overview. Everything's brand new, which is quite cool. It's always nice to have it new, so you don't have to spend more money. And you see everything's listed there, what we've already shown you. Missions, plenty of missions available, and a decent amount of money for some of them. I mainly go for the harvest, fertilising, nice easy money, 10 grand a pop, field 6, field 17. So yeah, plenty of missions going on. So let's get out there and have a tour around, go and have a look at the sell points, and we'll go from there. Right, I think we may as well, first off, if we do the train, that will cover the sawmill, the train station mill, and all the others. So there is our dump area just behind. You can see the hazard markings for the train, and you can get water out of that pond just there. I tried that earlier and no problems with that whatsoever. Now, not a huge amount of trees on this map, so that way you can actually see your way across the map. We got a castle going over on the far side there. And then we have the first one, which is the central grain elevator. So this one you can sell on the train and off the train. We got our drop point there for the train, and then if you want to sell it by trailer, we can sell it in here. So that is our first sell point, and we got the spinnery over there. So here we have the spinnery. Nice detail on this again. Now it doesn't show any hazard. Is that a bit of storage in there? Looks like we have a bit of storage. And ramp comes up. That door probably doesn't open. No, that one's just left ajar, and I can't get through it. That's just stupid. So yeah, the door's half open. By the looks of it, yeah. So you're not going to get a huge amount in there, are you? But at least there is somewhere to store stuff. Not that you want to store stuff at the spinnery, I suppose. Nice brickwork. So this must be the sell point just there then. Nothing, no hazards. It's gotta be. There's nothing else it could be. detail, and see the cotton looks fantastic, doesn't it? Now we've got turbines on this one as well. I'm not sure if they're part of, no, they're not part of the map because they're not in the right, let's go into the garage, and this is what you start off with, what I showed you at the farm. And placeables, it's just that and that. Now it's slots wise, I think it was 638. I did buy a water tanker to go and check for the water, so not, well, half the slots are used, so not too bad. For the detail on it, then yeah, it's pretty shit hot. No leased items apart from the tanker, we can get rid of that. So onward, so we're around that side now, and even these two fields, they're all fairly decent sized fields, aren't they? There's not many small fields on this map. A little bit of terrain, quite flat, as you can see all the way across. I do like that. Now we're coming up to the sawmill and the train grain mill. So there is our drop off, just there, for the grain mill, and then we have the wood drop off. We've got a loading crane and your sell point just there. Click on that, put it in the square. There might be another one. Oh, it's quite a big area, so yeah, so you can load trucks into here. I take that. And then we have our wood chips down over here. Turbines everywhere. So this is the grain mill. I'm sure it was grain mill, wasn't it? Train station mill, not grain mill. And it's proper fenced off. So yeah, you're not going to get in here with any vehicles or anything. It is just for the train. So that sell point is specifically for the train then. Right, so we're coming along the top of the map now. You see the mountain behind. Well, if I can get out of the corner. That looks pretty cool, that does. Now up on the top there, we've got a training area for your horses, large placeable section. And here's one of the forest areas. You see it's not absolutely packed through there. There's not a huge amount of trees. Then we're coming up to Silo West. Yeah, Railroad Silo West. So that's where you can drop off. These are extra silos for those who don't know. So you've got your main silo in your farm, and the railroad silos are extra silos, extra storage basically. And we got a lighthouse going on the top over there. But I just like the look when you look past the map. It looks, look at it. Look at that. How awesome is that? And then we come round to the shop. Now there is a loading ramp. Now I did have a mess around by putting vehicles on the train, and it is a bit problematic where you have to strap them down, and it just doesn't like it whatsoever. You will struggle to keep it on there. So I don't know why they got a loading ramp on at the shop for. And then this brings you back round to the farm. So let's jump in a trailer. And we want to head that way. We want to go up to biogas and the grain mill. Quite a bit of traffic. How fast are they travelling at then? They're quite slow by the looks of it. They are. They're really slow. $18 miles an hour. So we're coming up on biogas or BGA. Now they've got the higher type of drop off. So I very much doubt you find that these ones, they won't let you dump it on the floor. You have to get it up into there. And then we got a slurry point just over here. And then a couple of bunker silos. I don't think there's anything else right here. Nope. That's your in and your out. Ah, there's a lime station just behind there. And this is the grain mill. I think this one was. Where are we gone? Yep, the barn and the grain mill. So there's the. That must be animal. No, there's animal dealer. That's got to be the barn. Or is that? Where are we on the map here? So that is definitely the barn. So that's the drop off there. Yeah, there's no hazard, but it seems to be marked in these boxes. So your animals. And where's the box for the animals then? Right, is that the box there? Yes. So the box denotes the where you're buying from. So you can get pigs. We can buy everything, can't we? Yeah, we can. It's all there. Pigs, horses, sheep. Where's the cattle and cows? But this is all new. I haven't seen all this before. And then we come over to the grain. Is it the grain mill? The grain mill. And there's a drop off in there. Loving the detailing of this. It's awesome. Quite a bright map. It was a little bit dark in the morning, the shadowing, but there is something while I get up fixed in time. It all gets there in the end. Right, so now we want to head. We will go down to the port grain elevator, I think, which if we come out of here and swing a left, but we need to go right the way around. Right, I will see you there in a minute, because I've gone the wrong way here, haven't I? Oh, here we go. Right, back in a minute. So we're down at the shop first, the shop's next to it. So that is your workshop. Button there for customising your vehicles. And then where is the buy point then? I just thought that would be out the front. That's strange. It's only got a workshop for customising. Doesn't seem to be able to get any here, no. Okay, so there's no shop button there. Never mind. Right, moving on, we have the fuel station. And is there, there's no workshop there. Some of these do have actually a workshop next to it. And we've got that lighthouse there. That's probably a good vantage point. We must be able to get up there. Nice vantage point. Wow, look at that. Nice map. I do like it when you can see all the way out, around. I bet you can't get in here, can you? There's no steps in that one. No, there's not. That's a shame. That would have been a good view up there. You've got a view of the port area with the mountains. Awesome. So here we have the port grain elevator, and the drop off for it is just down here. There it is, just there. And we have our lime station just there. This is all just for show, I think. Yeah, and there's a dock area. Right, so to get out of here, you're gonna have to come out of the front gate, I reckon. And then we've got the central grain elevator. So I'll see you there in a moment. Right, so we've got a castle going on the left hand side there. And I do love these mountains in the background. It makes it look like it's never ending, this map. Right, central grain elevator is just down here. There's a lot of street lights as well. look quite nice at night time. Now we have got a couple of placeable areas, and you look at this one, that is one large placeable area. And so there's the grain elevator, the drop off just up the ramp there. And yeah, there was one more placeable area, wasn't there? Oh, I forgot where it was now. No, can't remember. It's gone. Righto, well, that is about your lot. Nice looking map overall. Absolutely loving it. It's really nice quality map. Lighting's fantastic. No glitches I've come across. It seems to be working no problemo. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then don't forget to give me a like, and if you haven't already subscribed and enjoy my content, then hit that subscribe button and you won't miss any further content. So don't forget to check out my other videos I've got coming up for 300 farming simulator videos now, so there's quite a few to go through. And thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.